What is going on, everybody? Today in this video, we're going to be doing some Civil FE exam review, and we're going to be focusing specifically on mechanics of materials. So I do have some concepts that I would like to go over with you today. And so I want to go ahead and get straight into the content. So welcome back to the channel. And for those of you who are new, thank you for taking some of your time to watch this video. I do Civil FE exam review and tips and strategies to help you pass your Civil FE exam. So if this is something that you are interested in, you want to do some practice problems with me, sit down, pause the videos, or you just want to get some tips and strategies so you're not taking this test 50 million times, then definitely make sure you check out some of my other content. Now, in my previous video, I did a combined stresses, principal stresses, and Moore's circle video. So if you have not watched that, make sure you check it out. Today in this video, we're going to be looking at elastic and plastic deformations. All right, so let's go ahead and check out our problem. All right, so in this problem, it says determine the plastic region, elastic limit, and elastic region of the stress strain curve. Okay, so from this stress strain curve, what is actually happening? Well, according to this, you have some sort of material, typically steel, that as the strain increases, the stress increases, seems to be kind of linear at some point, and then all of a sudden it curves, and then it basically stops because it ruptures or completely deforms. So, okay, from this graph, you're definitely going to be tested on this stress strain curve. So it's important that you kind of get the concepts and understand what is happening along this graph, right? All right, so which one is the plastic region? Well, I can tell you right now, this is going to be your plastic region, the green, and what we'll do is we'll do some nice color coding today. Plastic region. All right. This is the region in which, as your stress and strain improves, you have that curvature before it fails, ruptures, whatever may happen. So that's your plastic region. Okay, where's your elastic limit? Elastic limit is going to be this point at which your stress strain curve is no longer linear. And so as more stress and more strain is applied, there comes a point where your material is under so much stress and strain that it has a limit, right? It has a maximum amount that you can just basically deform this object before it just goes into a different state. It's kind of like if you are, under a bunch of stress, right, at school, at some point, if they keep throwing on a ton of work, more work, at a certain point, you have a basically elastic limit or a limit where at a certain point, it's going to be too much work. It's going to cause you to stress. And if it gets way out of hand, you're going to quit ultimately, or fail, right? So same with this. It's kind of like, okay, as you go through the different levels of school, your stress increases, but at a certain point, most people are like, think I'm good on school, right? So this is our elastic limit. Okay. And then that leaves us only with one other thing, which is going to be our elastic region. We'll color this in blue. And that's our blue line. Okay, so some important things to note. Your elastic region, and this is dealing with deformation. So think of your elastic region similar to a sponge. So as you know, if you squeeze a sponge, normally that sponge, after all the water is gone out, you crumble it in your hands, but then once you release it, that sponge goes back to its rectangular or whatever shape that it is, right? And trust me, I hate washing dishes, and so I'm just like wringing out the sponge, like just taking out all my stress and frustration on this sponge. But it always seems to normally come back to its original state. So this is very, very important when you're looking at elastic region, because they can ask you questions about this, right? It can basically return to its initial state as long as you stay within the elastic region. As I mentioned before, once you get to the elastic limit, it then goes into a different state. So when I think of and I'll give another example because the sponge one was, hopefully you get the point, but it's a little bit about me. I love basketball. So if you're like squeezing the ball, right, putting pressure on the ball, that ball typically kind of caves in just a little bit because, the air in the ball isn't completely full. But like once you stop squeezing the ball, then it goes back to its initial state. So that's your elastic region. We know our elastic limit. And then when we move to our plastic region, this is, you want to think of, I like to think of wood. So it's a funny story. Me and my girlfriend, we love to play, and crazy story, we have broken 2 beds from nothing sexual, right? Nothing sexual. So as a kid, I didn't get to jump on the bed a ton. So for some reason, as an adult, I love to jump on the bed. And the bed has these wooden planks. That's basically your foundation for your bed frame, right? And so as you're jumping on the bed, you're putting stress and strain on those wooden planks. And so at a certain point, what happened is we put so much stress and so much strain on these wood planks that it got to that plastic region, and it ended up cracking and failing and rupturing. So basically I got to the end of my stress strain curve by cracking those different pieces of wood. And so I say all that to say is your plastic region is the point or the region at which once you put so much stress on it, there is no coming back, right? There is no coming back. Just like if you press hard or punch your phone screen, right? Or drop your phone. At a certain point, it can handle a lot, but at a certain point, there is no return. It's gonna crack. You're gonna have to get a replacement for your screen, right, on your phone. So just a little bit about elastic and plastic deformation. Hopefully this information was helpful to you. So I got a couple little announcements to make. Hopefully I've given you some value. Hopefully you can give me back some value. So if you actually enjoyed this video, what I want you to do is, first of all, like it. But not only that, I want you to let me know if, having someone at your company that you currently work for talk with some of the other employees and help them with passing their civil FE exam, right? I do create workshops and also like super tailored programs for different companies who have individuals that are looking to get their civil FE exam, and they just may not have, the dedication, the whereabouts, the know-abouts to find the right stuff to study, to actually put in the effort and energy, but that they would be good if they had some type of program like this. So what I want you to do is, first of all, text, you know, text just, so what I want you to do is text me the words, "let's learn." And you can text this to 336-705-1033. Again, that's 336-705-1033. Text me, "let's learn," or you can start a conversation with me, just speaking on, the benefits, or, you personally needing help, whatever it may be. And I would love to help you and the company that you work for be able to have some more people getting certified, getting licensed, no matter if they've been out of school 5, 10, whatever years. I'm looking to create many, many success stories. Also, if you're just wanting to self-study, you're wanting the material to study in order to make sure that you pass, feel free to check out any of the resources that I have created. Got some free resources, have some solid paid resources, have a free ebook. I have, what are some of the materials that you need, like calculators, all that stuff is linked down in the description box below. So be sure to check out all of that stuff. One last announcement. Very, very thankful, grateful for the people who have been subscribed since the beginning. We are coming up on 1,000 subscribers. Very nice. Just a few months ago, we weren't nowhere near this amount of subscribers. So it was exciting to see. And so if you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to continue making sure that I, bring you content. Hopefully that is helpful, and that will create many, many more success stories for those who want to pass their civil FE exam. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.